Music exclusive.
I grew up like a savage.
Shit is going viral. It's a fucking sock. Like a real sock. And I fucking cut the shape. Bro, it's a sock. So I keep changing. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna have to make this shoe. I'm like, it's too much. This shit going viral like $99. I keep changing the price because I don't know how much it's gonna be because it literally was a sock. So after that shit went viral, I had to fucking, I pulled out that it was gonna be a budget shoe. I didn't know what it was gonna cost. And I'm like, I'm joking, but people want to buy this shit.
They want the shoe.
Because, you know, the VV1s, that's our shoe. And the Sire runs, they $400. So I'm like, yo, people like the cheaper shit, right? So I literally fucking sit there now. I sketch the shoe real quick. Literally 5 minutes. I sketched this shoe, the Vultures. I sketched this whole shit. Well, this is the Spider one. It wasn't the pattern, but I sketched this shit. And I had the factory make it and put it on the joint. So then I posted the actual shoe, which was it was all gray ones it was the Obsidians and the cool grays. Okay. Right? This is what really took Saya off. So I posted the shit, right, from the factory. The shit got like, now it's on my side page, she got like fucking 15, 16,000 likes. Niggas like, yo, when them shits dropping, right? Cool. Them shits is here. I'm like, yo, y'all, we gonna drop these shits on Saturday. Saya Saturday. That's when Saya started.
Okay, Saya Saturday.
So I said, we're gonna put this up Saya Saturday. We put them shits up, right? I'm literally right here in there. I post them because this is before I had employees.
Okay.
So I'm on the computer, I post them, and my dad was visiting. I go in the living room, I say, yo, what's up to my dad? I talk to him for like literally 20 seconds, right? I go upstairs. I told my wife, like, yeah, I just dropped the shoes, you know, boom, 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 whatever. I look at my phone, I'm like, yo, something is wrong. She's like, what are you talking about? Because my phone kept making noises. Like, you ain't never did this shit before. Like, niggas could buy sporadically.
Right.
But it was like, bing, 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 right? I look, and I said, it said, we don't have no more. She said, what? Literally, my nigga, it was 10:03. I got upstairs. It was after talking to my dad, talking to my wife, and then looking at my phone. It was 10:03. I'm like, oh shit, them shit sold out in 3 minutes. This is what I'm thinking. So I had two pair. I had the all gray ones, and then I had ones that was gray and blue. Because the sole, remember, I had to buy 1,500 soles. So the sole's going to be one color. So I said, fuck it, I'm not going to do white soles. I'll do gray. So then I said, you know what? I said, yo, they sold out. I look at the comments. Niggas is threatening me. Talk about, yo, you better put them shits up for pre-order. We never did pre-orders, right? They're like, yo, what's up? I said, yo, check it out. I got this one. I got the blue and gray pair, right? I could drop it next week, Saturday, Saturday. Or if y'all want, I could drop it tomorrow. They was like, drop that shit tomorrow. So I was like, all right, bet. I'm going to drop it tomorrow, 10 o'clock, right? Real shit. I'm like, 10 o'clock, I'm going to drop it tomorrow. So 10 o'clock come. We posted on the website for 10 o'clock. My nigga. Now I'm paying attention because I'm like, yo, I ain't never sell a shoe out in 3 minutes.
Right.
But I don't know how long it really took to sell out because I didn't look at my phone till 10:03.
Okay, yeah.
Because I'm looking at comments, niggas saying, yo, 19 seconds, this shit is gone. So now I'm looking, right? And we got all the way to size, I think 15. No, I think 13. Yeah, it was 13 at the time. I'm looking. I dropped the shit and I'm like, in my shit, I just refresh it and it's gone. They're gone.
Wow.
That fast, literally less than 1 minute. It was like 37 seconds. All of them were gone. But it could have been faster than that because I couldn't refresh fast enough.
Right.
So then that's when it was like, yo, please put them up for pre-order. Because my thing is like, I'm not paying for advertisement and I'm not going to overproduce. Right? So, but I do want people that want my shit, I want them to have it because I don't want this to be some hypey shit. I want it to be you're buying our shit because you like the quality, you like what it is, because that's the ultimate goal. I'm trying to sell you quality at a more affordable price because I want you to be able to buy our shit and then go into a fucking Neiman Marcus and be like, I will not give Off-White $1,700 for this varsity jacket when I got this for $250 from Saya and it's better.
Man, tell me about it. It's motherfucking nice.
You know what I'm saying? So that was what the whole deal was.
But okay, so we understand being an independent company. We understand production.
Right.
We understand production times may, depending on what you're making, it may take long, it may not. So, and you said earlier that you had to put your money up anyway for a lot of this shit.
Oh, everything, none of it. Everything. If I get $5 million in pre-orders, I'm putting that $5 million up. And this is why. I worked too hard for this shit. For it to be lost because maybe a nigga in China robbed me or a factory shut down. So I'd rather be broke than to be like, yo, I can't get y'all shoes.
Right.
And now my company is dead. The name that I'm trying to build, the legacy that I'm trying to show these young brothers, I'll lose it because I'm money hungry. So no, I'd rather front the money. So that's why when people don't understand, when they're like, yo, what's up with my pre-order? Like, bro, I want you to get your shoes more than you want. You spent $200, nigga. I spent $5 million.
I spent $5 million.
So I would love for you to get your $200
Hurry
shoe
up and get these shoes.
so that the bank could release the capital that I just spent to get all of this shit made. So when a factory shuts down for a month because of COVID outbreak, that's me not having that liquid assets. I'm very much into real estate. So I need liquid because I don't deal with banks. I don't want nobody to tell me no. So I make sure I have enough money to fund everything that I want to do. Every project that I'm doing, I got to have the money. I don't like the man telling me no.
So in the sense of, let's just say, let me think of one of our, a holiday. Or I'm thinking of themed shoes.
Okay.
420.
Right.
Because I'm in my mind, the company outgrew itself 10 times already. You've had to re-up and do different things to keep up with your own self. The demand is so high. So if a 420 shoe is due for 420, by you putting up your own money, can that shoe actually be in production months or 6 months prior to actually drop on 420 and be or drop and be able to be there on 420? So let's just say it gets to you by the 12th or 10th or whatever. You're able to get the shoes out in a 10-day span. So like on 420 of this day, I have on my Salehe weed shoes. Like, how could that happen?
So we have millions of dollars of shoes right now in storages all around here. So that's why we've been over 2 years in a row now where we've dropped a new shoe every Saturday. It's like 56 weeks.
That's a lot of time.
In a year. And we've done it for over 2 years because I always keep stuff in production. I'm constantly producing. I'm constantly, every month, $1 million in production between clothes and shoes out of my own pocket just so I can have new shit to sell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, so like, one thing with people, we kind of just like glazed over it, but like fast fashion, right? So like when I went to fashion school, everything was all about fast fashion, like how they fucking up the fashion industry and that. But at the same time, fast fashion moves fast. So like say like a Zara, they have like every week they have over 2,000 new items, right? Shein has over 10,000. So Shein is really about to fuck fashion up, and not in a bad way. Like having that many articles of clothing, that shit just fucks up the dumps and the landfills because it's just too much waste, right? So, but I remember I'm a New York nigga. Everything's a fucking hustle. You got to figure out what the hustle is, what they hustling, right? So I noticed with fast fashion, every Tuesday and Thursday, Zara got new shit in there because, like I said, they got every fucking they doing 2,000 new items every fucking every so fast. So they constantly got new shit. Remember when we came up, you go to the Gap, they got the same shit for the spring. If they shit, when the fall come, they sell you the spring shit that's left over for cheaper, vice versa, whatever, right? Because they're and you had the same shit that was there for that whole quarter.
Yes.
It's not like that no more with fast fashion. Every week you go to H&M, they got something new. Every week. Every Tuesday you go to Zara, something new, right? So, and the way that they were doing it was killing linear fashion because they're in the same shit. They're doing the same shit over and over. They're going to keep the same sweaters for 3 months, and then they're going to new sweaters or new shorts for the next 3 months. Same shit. But fast fashion, like, no, every week we're going to hit these young millennials because they always want something new. So I figured that. I said, you know what? I want to compete with them, but I want to compete with them with quality. So we always come out with new shit. Every week we come out. Bro, there's nobody, no disrespect to Virgil, Kanye, or even fucking Jerry Lorenzo. None of them have designed more shit than I've designed in the last 3 years. They can't. I'm a robot. I wake up all day, we design. We got new shit all the fucking time, but we got new quality shit. I've designed more SKUs than they have. I designed 6 jackets in a day. They'll come out with 6 jackets in a season. This is a day in my life. You know what I'm saying? This is why we have so many different models of sneakers, because I'm never satisfied, because the way I look at my role in this, I'm the first one of us that can actually sew, that can actually design, that can actually teach, to literally say, fuck these fashion houses. Fuck taking a job with them. Fuck Nike. Fuck working for Gucci. Fuck that. Do it yourself. Don't even promote it. Don't even advertise it, but advertise it yourself. Show that you can say, I'm going to make $1 million, $100 million business out of my garage with no help and no advertising. People tell you stupid, but I fucking did it.
Nike did that.
No, they didn't build it out of a fucking garage.
You know what I'm saying? They was working out of a garage. Apple worked in a garage.
Nike wasn't doing it out of a garage. They had a warehouse in a store because they were getting Unstucker Tigers from Japan, and they were a wholesaler.
They copied that tiger.
Yeah, because
So
they
why
started
they getting those people that Cortez?
Right,
Cortez. Waffle, right?
No, it's the Cortez.
It's the Cortez, or is it?
It's the Cortez. It's the Cortez. The shoe that what's his name? Forrest Gump.
Speaking of which, a person from your hometown built a career off the Tigers. Ronnie Feig.
Yeah. Ronnie Feig. But so like, and that's the funny. So like, Apple, Amazon, right? Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, all these companies came from a garage. It was a fucking meme about it, right? It was a joke, right? I seen that shit, and I literally told my kids, I fucking went when you remember I had the store. I fucking made my garage just like this. This is my garage. I turned it into a fucking showroom. I fucking put a Salehe logo. I went and got a vinyl print sticker, and went like this and put it right on the middle of the garage, and brought racks and built Salehe out. And I told my kids, I said, I'm gonna make a fucking $1 million business out of our fucking garage. Because I seen the meme and I fucking did it. And when I said it though,
that's crazy.
But when I said it, I was as clear as fucking water. I knew it. It was like, no, it's not gonna happen. I fucking knew it as much as I'm sure I'm gonna breathe oxygen for the next 60 seconds. I was that fucking sure that I was gonna build the $1 million because I knew I had the skills and I knew I was better than my competition, right? I know that my fucking Sire runs, I know that my VV1s look better than any of those shoes that's sitting in the fucking Neiman Marcus. I know that if you put my shoe next to their shoe, people are going to look and be like, I want this VV1. I want this Sire run. I don't want this fucking shit here. If they had to choose, they would choose me. I knew it. But I said, I know that I could do that, and I don't want it.
Well, going back,
you asked me that. You asked me why am I not in it? So you go with that.
Going back a minute in our conversation, and you talked about the black designers, and we talked about the people that don't sew, the Virgils. Virgil was an architect by nature. I went into his exhibit when he was living. I was out in Chicago visiting, and I was inspired on another level. I was inspired more from him being a creative, not a designer. Like, he had his college thesis. He was more into like buildings and other shit, right? So but they showed his first screens and shit like a regular guy that would be screen printing and shit. It's like inspirational.
The Pyrex 23.
The Pyrex shit. And when I think about these things, so that's Virgil, Kanye we talked about, but who are some of your other people like black guys? Because you have Heron Preston.
Those are all the same people. Heron Preston is Virgil. They had that fucking Ben Trill. That was them. They DJ and do that. But see, this right.
Salehe Bembury, is that his name? The guy that just
did Salehe Bembury. He working with everybody. He's on fire.
Did the chain reactions.
Yeah, he's on fire. Crocs. Yeah.
You think he pretty dope or what?
I like him. I like him. And when I was on the Breakfast Club, he DM'd me. He was like, yo, you did us right on there.
That's
you know
dope.
what I'm saying? You
That's
did us
dope.
right on there. You know what I'm saying?
They jacked him up in Hollywood too. You seen that?
Yeah, I saw that. The
that
cops.
shit was crazy.
Yeah. But no, I think he's dope.
Beverly Hills.
Yeah, in Beverly Hills. But no, I think Salim is dope. I think he's dope. But what was the question though for that?
The question was who are some of the other young black designers you respect? At least, that's my bigger question overall.
No, of course we got to respect the Virgils, the Heron Presses, Kanye, and all that. But we got to, you got Don C. But you gotta understand is like, imagine like all these people are Kanye's best friends.
It's the same person essentially.
Yes, they're all his best friends.
That collective is Voltron.
Yeah, well, that collective was Donda. That was the Donda Creative Group, right? So those are his best friends. Those people are popular and successful because they're attached to Kanye, right? I'm not attached to none of these niggas. I'm not attached. I'm doing what I'm doing, and I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing because I actually have the real talent. Like some of those, that's like putting your homie on. He might not be the best designer, but If you fucking printing Pyrex 23 on the back of polo shit and you can give it to Justin Bieber and he can wear it in the age of Instagram where everything's going viral and people are now looking at Instagram people, this is why everybody dresses the same. This is why we no longer, have regional dress styles. Like when I came here, it was the Jabos and the Alvin and the Chipmunk long t-shirts.
Yeah.
And Coke white tees and Nikes, right? Air Forces at that, right? That was the Bay Area. That's not the Bay Area no more. The Bay Area dressed like everybody else. Atlanta, everybody dresses the same because of Instagram. So these people got to be successful because of their attachment to Kanye. And if you're on tour with the most famous rapper, the most popular musician, you're going to get looks that nobody's going to get in a world of influencers. What I'm doing is without the influencers. I'm literally getting every success. I didn't pay to be on Breakfast Club. I didn't pay to be on NBA on TNT. I didn't pay to be on T-Pain show. I didn't pay for Toyota to do a documentary about my life. None of this shit. This is because people saw me and they saw actual talent. This is what it looks like when actual talent gets recognized for talent, not for fuckery, not for foolery, not for kissing ass, but literally because, this nigga is nice, right? So when it comes to designers now, like young black designers, I would just have to say Salehe Bembury, right? Then you got the dude, I can't even think of his name, but he runs Balmain. He's the head designer for Balmain. I can't fucking think of his name right now, but it's not too many more of us. I don't know who I can say. Pyer Moss.
Is there another brand though that's equivalent to Saya?
No,
because your brand is what every luxury brand in the world wants to be right now, which is streetwear chic, streetwear high end streetwear.
Right. And
so and thanks to Virgil's and because you from my cloth of the old Kanye too, which inspired your first shoe, right? So how do you feel about that when his style went from where it was to more of I call it the homeless look. I don't fuck with it, you know what
I
I'm saying?
don't either.
I'm still
I can't get none of his new shit. Everything he wears, Kanye, I fucking love you, bro. Take those fucking boots off. I hate those fucking boots. I hate those poos in the fucking boots you wearing, bro. I know what you did last summer boots. I hate those shits, bro. Please stop wearing them. Like, this nigga's but this how you know he a billionaire. That nigga's gonna wear them galoshes all summer 2022. That nigga's wearing them boots. I promise you, he gonna have them shits on with some swimming trunks.
He more into, and that Kanye to me is more of even watching the documentary, it's more of where he is now, he's more of a person playing a mind trick on you than a fly nigga.
Right. He's like doing that shit on purpose. What how stupid can I go and these niggas still follow me?
All his designs is that way. Even the Gap shit. I'm like, he is trolling.
Bro, those are the most basic ass hoodies, that fucking inflatable jacket. Kanye, it makes me wonder, was he dressing himself back then? Is this what he really would like to dress like? Or is he trolling us?
It makes me think too, because
because he's a fly dude.
He had that hood fly, but along the road came people. So there were Don C's, and because Don C
Don C's he's from the same
Chicago.
shit in Chicago.
He pretty much stuck to his script, and he pretty much is. But I'll say at the flyest he was is when they took that picture with all of them with the briefcase.
Yeah. When they was out niggas in Paris.
That was
he said because niggas was in Paris.
Niggas was in Paris. That was the highest it has been.
Yeah.
I've seen you, like you said, you're not a part of any of these situations, but you created your own. Right. And one thing about you is you have like the Tanks of the world.
Yeah.
The DL Hugleys, the Shaqs, and then you have the athletes, right? Mm-hmm. Steph will wear your shit on a tunnel walk. Different people have worn your shit. Man, my daughter fucking came and showed me a picture of her teacher, like, and for people that say, when I say I know this dude, they like, what the, like, you know who this dude is? Like, I want, at the same time, they fucking so upset at you. Oh, and I didn't mention, shout out to Captain Jack. Steven Jackson is an early supporter of you.
Yes.
And
he would
not
just
let you give him nothing.
No, he wanted to pay.
I seen you trying to give him Jack. He like, no, nigga, I'm pack all this shit up. I'm paying for.
Yup, he wanted everything. And the funny thing is how he found me. It was through fucking Instagram. Like, he was like, yo, I'm about to come to the Bay Area because you know the We Believe Warriors. He was like, yo, I need to come. I need to get some drip. Like, where I go? And people just conversation was like, yo, you got to fuck with Saya at BCC. I still had the store. So he called the store. And the girl who was working at Erica, she answered the phone, and he told her, he was like, look, tell Devlin, it's stacked, like he was talking like he knew me.
Right.
He was like, tell him to hit me back, such. So he left his number. So she was like, some guy, Steven Jackson, and I knew because everybody was tagging me in his post. So I knew, and he was like, he called, he left his number. He said, can you hit him up? So I called him. He was like, yo, I need some shit. Everybody tell me you that nigga. So I was like, and we still didn't launch yet.
Right, okay.
We didn't launch Saya yet.
Okay.
I still had the store. Remember
you
the
still
store?
Had the store, yeah.
Remember the store? It didn't have Saya.
Right, no, there's no Saya in the store.
Right, so I was like, shit. I had samples because I was still building, my samples and shit. Because I was like, I'm gonna do this like a real fashion house. And I was like, I got some trench coats and some shit. I'm gonna bring. He gave me the address to Matt Barnes' house in Berkeley Hills. I went out there, and it was ever since then. It's been love.
It was love.
Like, bro, he was like, this shit is fire. He been wearing it.
He didn't wore that shit.
He literally just wore
everywhere.
this shit on. He was on TV on Friday doing interviews for the playoffs, and he had on one of our tracksuits.
Man, he wear that. He wore them trench coats everywhere. All-Star games.
Bro, yeah, he had
TV
everybody want them.
Had everybody.
He had Tank reach out for the jackets. Like, bro, that shit like that. That's organic. I like that. Like, he paid for it, right? Like, he didn't want it for free. He's like, I'm paying what it costs. Knots rolled up. Here you go. Like, and then he going on his Instagram saying, this that nigga. He the future.
Right.
I'm just trying to stay racked up like you.
Put an 8 in a 1 and do magic. Tryna stretch Heron like elastic. Eco-friendly drug dealer, I don't waste no plastic. Use all 4 corners of that baggie. All I ever wanted was a bankroll. So I pull up on Champ before the bank close. Say no to stank hoes and stank clothes. No paramedic pimpin', nigga, we don't save hoes. Yeah, rest in peace to Lil